was at that exact moment, 11:47 at night, when the bus stopped without slowing down, without a sound, and without a reason, in front of a building that should not have existed on that road. A building with cracked concrete skin and dead windows that looked like hollow eyes staring back at me through the fog. And before I could ask anything, the doors opened by themselves. The driver never turned his head, never blinked, and when I stepped down, the bus disappeared behind me as if the road itself had swallowed it, leaving only silence and that building. And that's when I noticed the first impossible thing. Every window was dark except one on the third floor, room 306, glowing with a warm yellow light that felt wrong, not flickering, not broken, but alive, watching, waiting. As I walked closer, the air thickened like something invisible was pressing against my chest. The entrance door already open as if expecting me, closing behind me the moment I stepped inside and cutting off the outside world completely. And the hallway stretched longer than it should have, the tube light above flickering in a slow, breathing rhythm, illuminating wet footprints on the floor that went deeper inside but never came back. And when I reached the stairwell, the elevator stood forced open, revealing only darkness below, so deep it felt like it was pulling me in. And with every step upward, I heard something dragging behind me, though nothing was there. The second floor greeted me with doors whose numbers were violently scratched away, and an old family photo lying face down on the floor. Every face torn apart, except one man smiling from the corner. And the clock on the wall frozen at 11:47, refusing to move. And when I reached the third floor, the corridor stretched endlessly, every door identical, until I reached 306, already slightly open. Warm light leaking out along with the smell of something lived in, something recent, something that should not exist in a place like this. Inside the room, everything was too clean. The bed neatly made, the lamp glowing softly, the air warm and still. A chair placed facing the wall as if someone had been sitting there for years without moving. And when I looked into the mirror, my reflection stared back normally until it blinked after I did, just a second late. And behind it, something tall and thin shifted, its limbs bending the wrong way, its face blurred like it was unfinished, and the lights exploded into violent flickering as shadows crawled across the ceiling and the walls started closing in. Then everything went black, and in that darkness, two eyes opened inches from my face, watching, knowing, and I ran, bursting into the corridor as doors slammed shut behind me, the hallway stretching endlessly, the floor turning soft beneath my feet, the stairs looping upward and downward at the same time, gravity breaking, reality folding, and I fell through darkness filled with a laughter that had no mouth, no sound, only pressure, pulling me deeper and deeper. When I opened my eyes, morning light hit my face, and I was standing outside the building again, the fog lifting, the road back, the bus gone, and when I looked up, every window was dark except room 306, glowing softly. And in that window, I saw myself standing there, smiling calmly, because the building never lets anyone leave. It only lets them trade places. And now it's waiting again, at exactly 11:47 for the next person to step off the bus. If you enjoyed this cinematic story and felt the silence it left behind, make sure to like this video and subscribe to AI Cinematic Stories for more dark, immersive horror experiences.